Hi guys, today I'm going to start with white nail polish. That's because with your money I by accident bought the white dip nail gel, but I'm gonna have white nails for a while, and to make that look a little bit better I put some nail decals on there. I need to fill them up again though, but I really want to get started on this video because it's kind of a lengthy video and I have to do it in parts because as I am working I'm also basically designing all along. So we're going to start with crawl, and what I designed so far is this part, and we're going to do the first part and then we're going to attach the bugles to that part, and then that will be the first part of the video. Okay, so for those of you who don't know your crawl yet, I hope I can teach it to you now. So we're going to put 4 11/0 seed beads on your needle. The thread is about 170 meters long. Next we're going to put a double knot in there. And another one. And then we're going to pull that tight. We're going to go into the first 11/0, pull that thread through, going to add 3 seed beads, and I'm going to go into the same bead that I came out of with my needle. I'm going to turn that a quarter, and we're going to move forward into the next seed bead on the middle. And we're going to pick up 2 seed beads, and then we're going to pick up this one that's on the side right there, and I'm going to go move forward into that one that you came out of. And I'm going to turn it another quarter, and I'm going to move into the next seed bead. And I'm going to pick up 2 seed beads again, and we're going to pick up that one on the side and the one you came out of. And then we're going to go into the last one. And that one already has a side bead, so we're going to pick that side bead up. And we're going to put 1 seed bead to the needle, and we're going to pick that other side bead up. And we're going back into the 4th seed bead in the middle that we came out of. Like that. And then we're going to pull everything together, just kind of push it together like that, and just pull it. And then you see that you come out of this bottom seed bead right here. So we're now looking at the side of it, and I'm going to go up. And now, like you can see, like the top is loose, so we're going to go around, and you're going to do that with 5 stitches. So we're starting here, and this is also the 5th one, so it's the first one and the 5th one. 1, you can turn it if you want to. 2, turn it a little bit. 3, 4, 5, and now we're back at the beginning. And when you're at the beginning, you start again with 3 seed beads, and you go into that same seed bead. And I'll pick up the next one that's on the top. Going to add 2 seed beads, and you're going to pick up that one right there, and back into that seed bead that you came out of. I'm going to move forward on the side, and you got it like that now. So pick up 2 seed beads, pick up that side seed bead right there, and back into the one that you came out of. And now we're going to go look on the side again, moving forward in that last seed bead. Put it like that, might be easier. Gonna move up on the side, pick up 1 seed bead, go down in the other side, and back into the one that you came out of, right there. Now we need to move up, so that will be on the side again. And then we're going to close up the top. And that's 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5. And you're just going to start again with 3 seed beads on the side. Now you need to do a total of 17 cubes. This is 3, so I suggest you continue until you have 17 cubes, and then I will show you how to connect the end cube to the beginning. Okay, I got my 17 cubes here, but just to be sure, I want to recount them. So what I do is it's like this. I put a little bit on the side so I can see my seeds here on the side. And I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 17 cubes. Now we need to connect. I'm going to roll this over. This is where I come out with my needle, and you got to make sure that that middle line is straight, so you don't get twisted. And then you see that on the other side is, if all is correct, is where the thread comes out. Now, in case that's not the case, in case you maybe gone around 6 times by accident instead of 5 times around in a cube, then you won't be coming out here. So then you just take a needle and you make sure that that is that line, that straight line. You've gone follow that, and just kind of put a needle in there so you know that which one you have to connect to. And that would be this one. So we're going to pick up 1 seed bead, and we're going to go in on the other side of the thread. So if you got the thread coming out, then that's good. You got a straight line. But if not, then just go in where the needle goes in. And then I'm going to pick up another seed bead. And you go in on the other side where you just came out, right there. And then you're going to pull everything together. Okay. Now we got this. I'm going to move forward into the seed bead on the side, and we're going to move up, and then we're going to pick up 1 seed bead, and we're going to go move around. And the best way to do that is to kind of get these sides together so you can actually see which seed bead you need to go into. That would be that one. And then you go up 2 again, and that would be the one you added, and the one that would be the one on the bottom and the one on the side. And then you're just going to move forward into the top one. And you got to be really careful because it's hard to see. Right here is the other top one. Okay? And sometimes you can see this one is the side on the top, and that one is in the middle on the top. So we're just going to go around 2 more and pull that tight. Now then, the only side that is not connected is this side. You got the 4 seed beads here already, but they're not connected. See, you can see that they're not connected. So now we're going to go 1 and turn it around, 2 and 3, 4, and then we're going to do 5. Now we're going to go back on the top. Going to go move forward 2 more. And we're going to go into this seed bead right here. Okay? And in between that seed bead, we're going to add a different color, but also 11O seed beads. So, I'm taking silver seed beads and I'm going to go in between all the way around. And make sure you're going to stay on that same line. Two, and that should be 18 if I'm correct. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18, which is correct. And I'm going to push it just through the first one, the white seed beads and the silver seed bead and the first one, and I'm going to go find my way back to this thread. Okay, because we're going to double knot it and tie it off. So, finding the beaded path upwards. Let me see where that is. That's on the side right there. Just through the seed beads, trying to find that end tail. And that might mean I might have to pass it on the other side. Where's that coming out of? It's coming out of this right here. So onwards and then downwards. And then double knot. One, two, and then I'm going to work the end tail into my raw. So first I'm going to go through a seed bead, and then I'm just going to push that inside. Push that away, and I kind of gotten used to my thread sepper. I really enjoy it, so you can do this with scissors of course, but I've got my thread sepper right here. Cut that off. Goes so easily. And that I'm going to leave because we're going to add a new thread, and I want to add the end tail and the begin thread together. So I'm going to go with about 2 meters of thread. Also the fire line. Running that through my wax and then just kind of get that extensive wax off. And I'm coming out of this seed bead, so I'm going to go in and around in the opposite direction. And I'm just going to go around in the seed beads in that cube on the side. Okay, and now that I got that done, I'm gonna tie up these two. And I'm also going to work the end tails away into the craw. I got a second needle for that, so that I don't have to take my needle off the thread that I'm working with. It's called being lazy. So going in there, into another one, and then just into that craw, and then zip that off. And do the same with the other end tail. Now make sure that you do it with the end tail and not with your working thread. Zip that off so they don't bother you anymore while as you work. Okay, now we got that all set. And the next part is we need to get into the silver seed bead with the needle. So we're coming out and we're going down. So we're coming out of that one and we're going down. And I want to work forwards. So that means I'm going to pick up this white seed bead and then I'm going to go into the silver right there. And keep my finger on there and I'm coming out of the silver. Got 15/0 silver seed beads that we need to use next. And we got bugles that are 7 millimeters long. And I'm going to pick up one silver, 15/0, and I'm going to pick up an 11/0 silver. I'm going to pick up a bugle, not this one because that's broken. And then I'm going to pick up another 15/0 silver, an 11/0 silver, a 15/0 silver, another bugle, another 15/0 silver, another 11/0 silver, and then I'm going to pick up 3 silver seed beads, and I'm going to run that down my thread, and I'm going to skip the 3 silver seed beads, and I'm going all the way back up through my bugles and my seed beads. And I come out of my 11/0. Then I'm going to pick up another 11/0 seed bead and I'm going back on the other side into the silver 11/0. And then I'm going to go down again in the 15/0, the 11/0, and all the way to the bottom. Coming out of that 11/0 and going into the seed bead on one side, doesn't matter if it's the left side or the right side. And then you pull everything tight. Go into that middle seed bead at 15/0. And now we need the DiamonDuos. And I got some blue ones here. White Lumi blue. And we're coming out of the... And there's really no right side or left side, it doesn't really matter. Next we're going to pick up 2 15/0 silver and 1 11/0 silver. And we're going to go into the top of the DiamonDuo. And then we're going to pick up an 11/0 and 2 15/0 silvers again. And we're going to go back on the other side. This thread comes out on this side. We're going to go into that side. And we're going to go up again. So that's on the side in the 11/0, in the 15/0. And then we're going to go all the way back up through the bugles and the seed beads in the middle, and just be careful that you don't skip a seed bead or something. And we're going to go up into the 11/0 seed bead. If you didn't pick it up right away, you might have. And into that 15/0 on the side. I'm going to turn, go back into the 11/0, the white 11/0, and then the next silver. And we're going to do this again. So we're going to do this all again, and that means one 15/0 seed bead, one 11 seed bead, one bugle, one 15, one 11, one 15, one bugle, one 11, and 3 15. I'm going to pull that to the end. And then we're going to skip the 3 15/0 seed beads, and we're going to go move up through all the other seed beads, coming out of the 11. And then we're going to pick up one 15. And now you got to be careful. You're coming out of that side, and that 15/0 seed bead is already there, so you got to go into the other side. And then we're going to go all the way down again. So into the 50. All the way down. Into the seed bead on the right side. And then pull that all tight. And into that middle seed bead. Picking up 2 silver 15/0, 1 silver 11/0, the DiamonDuo, the 11/0, the 2 15/0s, and back around in there. And now we're going to go up again all the way to the top, into that 11/0, and you turn it around, and then you see that you need to go into this one to move forward. So that's on this side. And then we're going to go move forward. And my battery is almost dead, so be careful that you don't do this. Make sure that you don't tangle up in any of them. My battery's almost dead, so I really have to stop this video now, and I suggest you just do all of them, and then I'll be back tomorrow when my battery's recharged and I can make part 2. And it doesn't matter if this is left or right, because this just turns easily. So, you know, when we do the next part where we add the DiamonDuos, then we can just turn this around. Okay, so don't worry about that, as long as you make sure that you pick it up on the top. Okay, I see you guys tomorrow.